Hey everyone, this is Ismail here. Hi, it's been a while since I've done a video, since the last time, but which was like a little over, much more than a month ago. But I've been really busy trying to get ready for the year, and I didn't forget about the last topic that we spoke of, and it was about class management. And being an art teacher, you kind of really have to have it down. And really have an idea of what that's like and what it could be as far as how it's going to work for your getting your lessons and engaging students. So I wanted to do this quick little video and just mention some of the books that I've been able to pick up in terms of that particular issue. And I think it's so vital to be as prepared as you can be. That doesn't mean that your first year, second year, or whatever year you're in won't have its setbacks, and sometimes you may have some difficulties because kids will be different every year, right? Most of the time. Unless you're teaching more than one grade, where maybe you'll be teaching a higher grade where you had those kids before. But in most cases, if you're just teaching, let's say, one specific grade, those kids will change every year, right? I have 4 books for you today that I wanted to at least show you. I'll put the links below of their titles and where you can find them. And I think would be very helpful to you, not only as an art teacher, but a teacher in general, right? And the first book I'm going to mention, which is a small book and really helpful, I found it to be really helpful. I've already really started taking a lot of notes, is this book. And let's see if we can see it. Oh, there you go. And this book is Your First Year, How to Survive and Thrive as a New Teacher, by 3 authors, Todd Whitaker, Madeline Whitaker, and Katherine Whitaker. And the book is published by an Ion Education. And I think Routledge is Routledge is the publisher. Anyway, it's an excellent little book. It's got a lot of really great, what's so nice, it's kind of like a condensed version of some of the stuff I'm going to show you later, to get you going and to really think about the challenges that you'll have as you set up your classroom, set up your procedures and the rules in which the students will be conducting themselves in your classroom. It's important that you enforce the rules as best you can and do the best job you can do. So another great book, and this was recommended to me by another art teacher on Facebook actually, and I'm so glad I actually picked this book up because it was also very good. And it's called, see if I can put the title right there, right? And it's called Conscious Classroom Management, Unlocking the Secrets of Great Teaching by Rick Smith. And it's a great little book. I understand it's been around a while, and it's been a great resource. I wish I knew about this earlier. I've been collecting art books mostly, but I really started picking up books on this subject because I felt that it's so vital, you know, and it doesn't matter if you are a new teacher, seasoned teacher, you can always improve on your management skills in the classroom. And I think I mentioned this the last time, the last video. They really don't teach this in college or university as far as classroom. Talk to anybody who has gone and gotten a degree in education, regardless of subject matter. If it deals with classroom, the philosophy that most professors like to throw is, oh, just be prepared. Just have your lessons ready, and that should be enough to garner respect and interest and all that from your students. I disagree with that philosophy. I think classroom management it's a separate subject and teachers really need help and guidance, especially coming into the field about class management. And you set the tone for your classroom. So one of the things that I've done for I'll share with you is that cleaning your classroom or having it organized in such a way that when the students walk in there, they kind of know, oh wow, he or she means business as far as the upkeep of the room, and that kind of sends a message to them that they have responsibilities. I plan to post, not only tell the students what the rules are, but post them on the wall. Very important. Post them on the wall. Get a poster, make a poster up. There's a lot of really good examples on Pinterest. So if you go to that website, you could really, and it's all open, you could put it on, copy somebody's really good set of rules for the art classroom, and really get yourself having that there. It also looks good for your principal and assistant principals when they walk into your room that, wow, you got rules on the wall, and make it colorful and interesting, and go over it with the students as often as you have to. And I think that's an important. Repetition does help, just like we do it in art, where we practice over and over to get better. Behavior is something that has to be practiced. Now, the next two books that I'm going to show you are the last two books. This comes from another art teacher, and these are highly recommended because it just has, these two books have so much information. I'm still going through them, but I really like them, and I'll probably use them throughout the year to improve my own skill in management. And these books are these books are by authors Harry K. Wong and Rosemary T. Wong, and the first book is called The First Days of Schools. The First Day of School. How to Be an Effective Teacher. It also includes a DVD, which I haven't looked at it yet, but I got the most recent edition, which is the 5th edition. You can get it directly from them, which I think is a great, because I think the price is much better when you buy it directly from the author. It just has a ton of really wonderful information. And one of the things that I want to highlight about this book is that it has kind of scripts. Like, sometimes we have difficulty looking for words and how to, what to do, like what's the first thing I should think about or say to my students when I welcome them into my class. So in this particular book, the authors have put down scripts, ideas, bullet points. There's a ton of information from other teachers. I understand that the author, Harry K. Wong, has like 35 years experience in education. So, a veteran teacher, you can't get any better, learning from them. And one of the little sayings in the bottom of this book is, we teach you to plan so you can plan to teach. So, and it's vital, and it's such an important subject. Now, when I looked up this book, I ended up seeing another title of a book that they wrote, and I picked it up also, and it's right to the point. The title is The Classroom Management Book, and that's this book here. And it says, turn classroom chaos into student achievement. We will show you how overnight. Okay, so, So this is a great book too. What's nice also is that I think with books like this, you get a chance to kind of rehearse in your mind. Outwardly, I tend to think out loud and practice out loud. I have to do it in my house, or else people think I'm crazy. But trying to really get a bearing on how I should present myself. So books like this, like these, are really, really helpful. I'm going to put the links below this video so you can, if you're interested in getting them or finding out more about the authors, you can do that. So this video is being done just about almost the beginning of the school year, at least in New York City. I know a lot of other states, the school year has already begun. So it's never too late to get any of these books on class management. You'll go through them every year. Like I said, I started with the small one, which is kind of cool, your first year, which is pretty nice. So you could start out with something like that to give you kind of like a structure and get the other books. I think it's so important as an art teacher, a visual arts teacher, that you have as many resources as possible, and this kind of material will really help you get a sense of what you need to do and what you should do regarding class management and teaching and pedagogical development and all that stuff that goes into it. So I wish you a good year if you've already started. And remember, if you like this video and videos like it, dealing with art education, please sponsor this program through Patreon. And have a wonderful time teaching art and being the best that you can be. And most importantly, remember that art can change the world. So until next time, take care.